ever drove a truck down the road, you were with me. And it seems like Merriman seems to be kind of the epicenter where most of these happen, because that's where I was going.
Yep.
And I think I was even in the shortest truck we got, the smallest one.
Yeah.
We don't have that truck anymore. It was a piece of junk. I could barely fit in it. I looked like an elephant riding a piss ant. So, I mean, my sitting here like this. But I pulled into the driveway, and George keeps going, go straight, go straight, go straight. Well, the driveway, you pull in and you come back around, like make a hard turn. I mean, it's more than 90 degrees the way we had to come, the way we came that time. He's telling me to go straight. Well, in my mind, I'm thinking, well, I can't go off the road. I got to stay on the driveway. So I stayed on the driveway, took out a fence. That was embarrassing.
Fence post, or board fence.
Yeah, I tore down a board fence. Me and George went down there with some roofing nails and tacked it back together.
And Junior Jones.
Huh?
And Junior Jones.
He helped you?
He helped
Yeah.
us?
Yeah, he did. You don't remember Junior being there?
I don't remember him being part
Oh,
of it.
yeah.
I
think he went and got the hammer and the nails.
was wondering where the nails came from, but
I think Junior went and got them.
I was so embarrassed on that one, I darn near cried, I think. That was the first time I ever drove a truck down the road and hit a fence.
If you'd listened to me, you wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember we got the tractor and Challenger in '87 when they came out with them, I think, and bought one. That was the second one in the state. Then John, like I said, did all the tillage work and had hooked a Landau do-all, 30 foot. Boy, it was a load for it. But them tractors, if you've never driven one, I really don't know, but you don't go around a wet spot. You either stay way from them, way out, or you go through the middle of them. Because the outside track gets traction, and that in one spins, and it just takes you right in. But we was working down here at home, I think, and back in there wet.
I knew you should have put batteries in that thing.
Anyway, it smells good. But John got stuck. I was planting, and John got stuck. So I had to go pull him out. And I didn't get more up to the house. He hollered again, hey, go ahead, come back down, and got stuck again. Twice in about 20 minutes. But there's a lot of times we get stuck back in them days. Little tractors didn't take much.
We don't get stuck all that much anymore.
Big tractor, no-till makes a difference.
I think I've still got a picture, though, of the miller buried up to the planetaries. I'll try to put that in the video if I can find it.
Well, that was just called
That was just right over
the
there.
ditch filled in, or we just filled a ditch in, and I tried to go across that.
Yeah, dumb moment of the week right there.
It was soft, yeah, it was.
It just ranked a bunch.
Yeah, pretty good. If I remember right, the back end about to come off the ground.
He's pretty full, too, aren't you?
Yeah, just filled up. First round.
Make matters worse, he got unstuck, made one round, hit a deer antler, and changed tire right there in the middle of the
Oh
field.
my God, it was hot. Oh, we had the skid steer over there, and it's.
Yeah. I knew it was bad when he asked me to quit planting and come over and help him change the tire.
We went someplace. I don't know what the Laurel got a barred tar off of.
Yeah, Maxim.
Maxim. God, it was hot.
It was
We
about
were probably
90
half a day putting that tar on, trying to get it on there.
Yeah, them skid steer tires are. If you watched our video of us putting the tires back on the Challenger, that was a cakewalk compared to them, not skid steer tires, but the spare tires.
Getting lined up. I'm gonna make something different. I'll get something.
You'll see us put them on here sometime in the near future. We put floater tires on it in the winter. Is it winter? Oh yeah, it's January. It's not winter yet. George, I know you've got more what you tell them. I thought didn't you try to run the combine before the Fent or something and boogered something up?
Yeah, I think so.
No, that wasn't my fault.
Wasn't his fault. Wasn't his fault. Okay.
Yeah.
Can't blame that on me either.
Oh God, yeah. What happened? Why was we doing that?
We was over
How
in
come,
the field.
how come we was working on it?
You,
Somebody.
I think somebody hit an auger, didn't
I
they?
think somebody got put the auger in.
Yeah.
In the tree.
And then I
Yeah, who did that? That brings up another good embarrassing part.
We do a couple years ago.
Yeah, it was the summer before we bought the other
Yeah, I
combine.
always put the auger in, you know, but anyway, I was opening it up, and I usually go where the auger's on the inside of the field, opening up. For some reason, this went out one little field into the other field, and I just went on. For some reason, I forgot to put the auger back, and I felt something the first time, and then I felt something next time. Something ain't right. Looked around, there the auger was. It pushed it back a couple, 3 feet. No big trees, but thank goodness. So
We didn't hurt it too bad. That's the combine.
well, we
still
took it
have.
over and we had to tie it to a tree to hold it. We took it loose from the clevis cylinder. if I remember right, and we had to tie the spouts from swinging around. And
What was the cylinder
I had-
got pulled out of space timing?
Yeah,
Didn't it?
something got bent there.
It just, I don't know what we did. We loosened it, let the oil go back in, and anyway, it worked fine now. I think it's got I got now.
Yeah, it's the same one you got.
Anyway, George got in, had him pulled up a little bit, and then we were standing on the truck, and the toolbox deck was down, and it was backed in between the tires.
We were standing on the truck bed, so the
Yeah.
truck was backed right up to the tire.
to the and.
I wasn't moving it. I don't know what I was
He hit the
doing.
hydro lever instead of one of the other ones or something.
Well, I was running the.
You're
Yeah,
running
right.
the,
Yeah,
you're running the
I
cylinder out.
bumped that stupid.
Yeah.
So now Dad's truck bed, his driver's side rear door's got a little dent in it.
No, he didn't. It just sprung a little bit.
It's sprung a
Well,
little
we
bit.
sprung it
It
back.
can be
It works.
fixed.
It still works.
It still works.
It could be fixed.
What I gotta fix it for? It still
Yeah.
works.
It could be fixed. We could run into it the other way.
That's true.
Yeah.
I forgot about
We
that.
got that.
We got embarrassing dirt on both of you on that one. I thought you ran one back a long time ago, though.
No, that's when the only time that I can remember running. Well, he was walking outside the. He thought it was making a noise or something, and he let me run down there in the bottoms, Dick's or Clarence's bottoms, and he was walking beside of it.
No, okay.
And then when Dick Brown brought a demo down,
That rotor, John
Yeah.
Deere rotor. First
This
rotor.
was Brown Implement, Nashville, Ohio.
I gotta run it over there in your bottom at Charlie Black's over there
Okay.
on what's the name of the road?
50.
Yeah, right there.
I remember that thing. We run it over at Kreider's, and we run it. Then we went down to the bottoms of Kreider's and run it. And Dick was there, and one of his territory guys come down, and somebody had it for us and forgot, didn't put one of the side covers on the rotors on right, and it just all the stuff blew up above that. It just packed it in there. And I remember the John Deere guy, when we quit down there, he looked at it and said, "We got to get that out and use my compressor on my truck," and just about wore it out.
Is that the one you still have?
Yeah.
So that Volt air compressor on your truck's been there for a long time.
I think I got that in like '97, bought it. But boy, it's been good. But they blew it off. I got he was all.
All right, we had to have a potty break, and apparently we filled up an SD card. But anyways, it's not really too embarrassing, but we'll talk about you running the combine when we was playing with the Fent this year.
Mhm.
I remember a bunch of times, everybody did it, it wasn't just you. But we'd hit the wrong button and raise the head up while we were going through the field. But you were the only one that did it, and then got put on another YouTube channel that hundreds of thousands of people watched. That freeform video. This channel, Freeform, I think, or no, what was the name of it? I think it
Big equipment or
was,
something.
One tractor power.
no, it wasn't Big Tractor. I'll link the channel in the card here, or the video, but it was Most Awesome Machines or something like
Yeah.
that, and they asked if they could borrow or use my Fent footage in the video, and I said yes. Well, they just combed through. I mean, they didn't ask me which footage they were going to use, which is fine. But they combed through, and one of the videos they get is George running the combine. He's sitting there smiling ear to ear, and then you see him push the wrong button, and
He comes up, comes back down.
it's like, maybe you thought they'd have found something a little better than that, but that's, I don't know, I guess that wasn't embarrassing on your part, but I thought it was funny.
It was. It kept hitting the wrong button. It kept raising up, and I stopped, back up, start again.
So,
Wasn't near as embarrassing as that guy's running got the cab corn. He was kind of embarrassed, I think.
yeah, that was that wasn't any of us. Like, if you seen that video, there's one spot in it where that there's a drone flying around. It captures the Fent. I mean, it cab corns the crap out of it. I don't know how many bushel went over the top of it, but that was not us running it. That was an AGCO rep. I know his name, but he'd probably appreciate it if I didn't put that in there. I think, like it's like Dad said, I think he was pretty embarrassed, but I thought it was a good picture. But I think I don't think there was anything else too embarrassing this year, or that I can think of in years past. I'm sure we're forgetting a bunch of stuff.
Oh, no doubt.
I don't know how many times little odds and ends things happen where you just get. Like, that's the main reason why Trey ain't in this video. We don't have time to listen to all the stuff he's done this year.
Traded you that much. Well,
It's because he wasn't there that much.
No,
But
he's done good. He helped us in wheat. He run wheat some.
yeah, I think that. Well, since he's not here, I'll tell one embarrassing story on him. The first year he helped us. First year he helps us, he's supposed to come to work.
Oh.
And Dad doesn't have him come early or anything because, I mean, he doesn't really know what he's doing. Which, I mean, he's just coming to run the grain car, especially at that point. I think he was still in high school. And he was on a week, or it was during week, so he wasn't in school. But he's supposed to be there at noon or 11 o'clock or something like that. When did he come to work? 5?
It was later that he'd call. Well, I can't get there till 2. Well, they didn't realize that you start, then you can't quit at 5 o'clock. You go till it gets dark. And these young kids, that's what they think. Years ago, baling hay, we'd start noon and run till dark or later, and everybody'd stay there. But nowadays, you can't get kids. Well, I got basketball practice or some kind of practice.
The point was that I didn't play basketball. The point was, though, he was tired and wanted to go home and take a nap, didn't he?
Yeah,
I went to bed at 5 o'clock. But that's. I guess we'll leave Trey alone.
But we had a lot of embarrassing moments. Me and my brother, years ago, when we farmed. A lot of things that happened. But we're still all one piece.
Yeah, everyone's still got all their phalanges.
BJ, Brian's older brother, when he was little, he run the grain cart. We had the old 8630 articulated tractor laying on the grain cart. And he helped us that one year some, and I remember coming up out of the bottoms. And he had it in too big a gear and didn't know how to shift it down, pulled it down that hill down there, and it died on him, and he coasted back and jackknifed it into the grain cart. But luckily,
Man, I wish I'd been over the camera for that one.
Luckily, it didn't hurt nothing. But then, Trey the other day, when he told him to pull the semi up, he'd never driven anything with a clutch.
No, I showed him how to do that.
Well, he forgot. But then he goes to stop. I told him to back up and stop. We slowed that truck.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he hits brake.
Yeah, I mean, that's.
He did. It takes a while to learn everybody. But he's done good.
Friday
Remember when Aaron helped us years ago?
Oh, God.
Yeah, my wife's cousin, he was just probably a junior, senior in school. He loved to get around and be around the farm. He loved the truck, and that's what he does today, truck. He loved trucks. He rode with George that one summer, and I'll tell you, when George would load, every time he'd get in and pull the truck, well, Aaron had to get in there too. In and out.
He got to where he pulled the truck up.
Yeah.
I got tired of fooling with him, so I quit letting him drive. And he called Bob and told him I wouldn't let him drive. So Bob called me and said, "Well, you better let him drive the road."
Told on you.
Well, he started out.
Went around.
Yeah, he did.
He started out driving the little trucks, didn't he? That's what
I
we
don't
used
know.
mostly then, the little trucks over
No,
there. Well, somebody started out driving the little trucks a little bit over there.
I don't think he ever did.
Okay.
He might have, but I don't remember.
We used to use the little trucks.
Oh, I know he used to make every trip I made.
How many times you been over there vacuuming up the lake pit on a screw up?
How many?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'd say.
Man, not too
I
bad.
know I done it once, and then Danny done it
I
once.
remember Danny did it.
And he wanted to count to see how many vacuum cleaners full of corn was in that leg. That's
So
what
that's-
I got.
Oh,
I got
God.
PO'd and told him he could do it himself.
That's the joke now. Anytime we got to vacuum that lake pit, make sure you count how many vacuum loads come out of it.
Yeah, it's about like when you're going down the road, you got to count how many trucks or vehicles are behind you.
I've already told him that joke.
Oh, did you? What was it, 17?
19.
It was 17, wasn't it, George?
I think 17.
19, 17, who cares?
Kind of hard to count.
There was a lot of time. I remember when old Bob was living. First year we farmed down there, we chiseled, and the guys that farmed before us all went to moldboard plow and everything, but we chiseled. So we was trying out a new chisel. DMI come out with a deep ripper or something.
This is back when chisel plowing was
This
considered
would have been-
conservative tillage.
Well, yes, this would have been 90, 91, and I remember they brought one. Anderson brought one down for us to try. I think we had that. What we had then had that Challenger tractor, and we parked it there by the cribs in that grassy area. Unhooked it there and hooked on something. I don't know what, but I remember Bob would come down there and he'd just ride around his little blue pickup. I think he had that blue one in, or no,
Oh
it was a
yeah, he
different
always
blue.
had a blue one.
It was a different one.
Yeah.
But anyway, he'd always ride around, and for some reason he decided he'd go drive down and look around, and decide he'd go and turn around. And what did he do? There was 11, 12, 1,600 acres in that farm, and all the land he turned around and backed right into that thing without seeing it. But his tailgate on.
Yeah,
Boy, he was mad.
because we took it. I think we took that down to Bob Daddy's and he fixed it. Left the tailgate down.
And he was a particular guy. I mean, everything was neat. He liked that's the way it was. And I remember old Dick was helping. Dick Brown was helping us. he retired. That was our John Deere dealer. He's no relation, but good friend. He
Dick
retired.
Brown was the owner of Brown Implement in Asheville, and that's whenever we had all John Deere equipment.
And he retired, but he come down, took a liking to Clarence over there. Then he got started helping us. He'd drive the green cart and this and that. But he'd had this bout with cancer, was taking chemo, and chemo, it just goes right through you, so he'd have to go to the bathroom, and he'd just carry a little roll of toilet paper. And I remember we was in the shelling corn, and Dick had to get out and did his business. I remember Bob come down and pick up, and he gets out, sees that paper in the field there. And he didn't, anything was on it, he'd pick it up, clean it up, and this and that. So he walks over, reaches down, starts picking it up, see what it was. Oh boy, he told that. Dick got a kick out of that one.
And then there was one time, if you're from Southern Ohio, and you've been farming for a long time, you probably had some run-in with Dick at some point, Dick Brown, especially if you were a John Deere guy. But he liked to eat, and he loved chicken salad. Like, he loved Mom's chicken salad. She made good chicken salad. He thought the world of it. Well, during harvest, there was a bowl of it that Mom had brought to lunch or something one day for us.
It's in summertime.
Summer wheat harvest.
Wheat harvest.
Well, Dad just left the bowl in the back of his truck for like a week. Well, Dick gets in the back of his truck. What was it? Green, wasn't it?
Oh,
he
God.
still ate it.
He still eat it. Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd recommend that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that wouldn't be good. That'd be like eating moldy beans.
Ugh.
Yep. Been there, done that, ain't you?
Yep.
He didn't get sick though.
I don't know how the hell he did.
Yep.
That's like eating bad veiny wieners in Vietnam.
Yeah,
Still
yeah.
that was a killer too. Mm.
I think that's about it, ain't it, for now?
Yeah, that's all I can remember. I'm sure there's a lot of things. But like I said, we all still one piece.
I know I've probably screwed up something.
Yeah, Brian's always screwed up.
Well, this year, heck, there's a first wheat field I planted. There's like 5 strips out where one of the boxes was empty. It's still sitting there like that too. But in my defense, I didn't have a plant monitor. Then I remember one year, the first year we had that case planter, our case dealer came down and helped me set it up. And this planter has section controls on it, which is nice. It has 4 sections on it though. Well, he helped me set it up and we got everything right on it, we thought. And I go plant everything, and usually it seems like with planting, you'll get 4 or 5 good days. It might rain for a little while, and then you'll get another 4 or 5 good days. So, I mean, it seems like everything happens in spurts. So I planted like 600 acres or better, like in that one first good spell we had. And then I went and planted again, and then pretty soon beans start to come up, and we realized that something ain't right. Whenever we set that planter up, we didn't have the
Offset, right?
no, it wasn't the offset. We didn't have the distance from the globe of the tractor to the unit right. So the sections weren't shutting off right. They were shutting off late and coming on early. Or I think that's how it was. But either way, there ended up being a probably 15 feet by 40 foot wide strip at the end of each field where there wasn't any beans planted. So then I just had to go in and redo them. But it looked like crap for a while, and I still blame that on Case Man.
Nice dealer.
Yep. Kent Harden. Put him in there. He'll appreciate that. Yep. But yeah, I think that's all I can think of for now. That's all I'm gonna admit to, anyways. But let us know what you guys think our most embarrassing moments on camera are. I'm curious to hear that. And if you got any good stories like that, let us know in the comments below. But thanks for watching. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Brian's Farming Videos and Facebook at Brown Farms, and we'll see you in the next video.
Cut!
Bye.